This is King Noble Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to say that Prodigy was killed by the Illuminati. And I would just call it the elite. For the same reason that Dr. MALCHI Z was locked up in Colorado Supermax for 136 years. That Prodigy was killed by the Illuminati or the white elite for the same reason that the Nubian land was destroyed and taken down in Tamaray, in Edenton. They destroyed that land for the same reason that Prodigy was murdered by the Illuminati. In this video, I'm going to clarify what the Illuminati is, because they're really not the Illuminati. I'm going to tell you what's really going on. Now, here recently, with autopsy, they found out that the way Prodigy died was he choked on an egg. Now, this is hard to believe. I mean, this is not a conspiracy theory. I mean, if this is not obvious, that now the elites are playing games with you now. They're attention whores. They're putting it right in your face. They're hiding it in plain sight. That's how much power they believe they have. But I'm going to expose it in this particular video. They said he died choking on an egg in the hospital. Now, I can see maybe he choked on the egg in his house, maybe. For one, it's hard to choke on an egg. Let's just keep it real. Is this a fried egg or a boiled egg? If you make the egg with oil, it's hard to choke on an egg. But not only did he choke on the egg, he choked on it in the hospital, around where people are proficient in performing a Heimlich maneuver, resuscitating people, where they're there to care for people, watch people. They're doctors and nurses assistants. You mean to tell me this man died in a hospital choking on an egg? Makes absolutely no sense. Prodigy was murdered by what you're calling the Illuminati for the same reason Dr. York was locked up in jail. Now, most people, when you deal with the Illuminati, they're not the Illuminati. Black people are the real Illuminati, the real illuminated ones. The real illuminated ones are of the black race. They are of that bloodline, that noble bloodline, that true noble order of the mystic shrine is black. Make no mistake about it. The real Illuminati is of a black bloodline, a black lineage, a noble black family. These crackers have usurped your bloodline, stole your culture, stole your knowledge, stole your history, stole your divine science and wisdom, but only to a degree. Because if they can't be you, they can only attain the knowledge that you represent in degrees. They can never be you. But they stole your knowledge, distracted you from it, hit you over the head and left you for dead. Completely lost of a knowledge of yourself. Their greatest fear is that you are going to wake up, that the real Illuminati is going to wake up and the real illumination is going to happen. So they have made the Illuminati appear negative to scare you away from the occult information, to scare you away from your knowledge, your information, your higher sciences, your higher information, your intellect. Not intellect, but intellect. They want to scare you from that by making the Illuminati look bad, making the Illuminati look negative so black people won't want that information. And they'll run up in their churches and they'll demonize the Illuminati by how they present it to you and how they present the information to you, how they propagandize it. Dr. MALCHI Z was waking you up to your information, your knowledge, wisdom, and overstanding. Dr. MALCHI Z was waking you up. He was waking up the black people to the knowledge of who they were, giving them back their science, their illumination, their awakening. They had to stop that. They had to prevent that from happening. Black people was waking up too fast and coming back into their information that was stolen from us. Stolen legacy. They gave our information to the Arabs. They gave it to the Arab. And now Egypt, the Arab has the Egypt. The Arab has Egypt. He controls it. He has the pyramids. They gave our legacy to the Arab. It's our information, our knowledge. And what they didn't give to the Arab, they took it and secretly hid it inside of their secret orders. They can't decode it because it's not in their melanin to decode it, because they're not encoded with it. So they can't decode it. It's not in their DNA. But they're just holding it from us, pretending like they're it, and then demonizing it so that you won't even want the knowledge anymore. Dr. MALCHI Z was Prodigy's master teacher. Dr. MALCHI Z was your favorite rapper's master teacher. He was your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, master teacher. Kendrick Lamar, inspired by Prodigy. Jay-Z associated with Jazzo, getting information coming down the pipeline from Dr. MALCHI Z. Your favorite rapper's master teacher. Dr. MALCHI Z. was waking up us to our nobility, to our divine inheritance, to our ancient and mystic information. They had to stop that. Prodigy was beginning to do that. He was beginning to wake up the people to the information that he got from his master teacher. But he was waking it up in his own time, in his own way. He didn't just come right out with it as it was Dr. York, but he was doing it to the best of his ability. And he was still waking up to the profoundness of the information himself before he made his transition. But they had to stop the threat. They had to take his ass out. Now, they want you to think that this Illuminati information, and they always want to associate all that information with pedogates and pedophiles and all this type of stuff. That's a distraction. Whenever you start talking about the cult information, the cult science, they always start talking about pedophilia and homosexuality and all this. That's to distract you from the information. The true agenda of the Illuminati is not some type of pedophile ring. It's not orgasting, harvesting, kidnapping children, baby sacrificing. That's demonizing it to make you disinterested in it, to make you scared of it. The true goal of who you're calling the Illuminati is to take your information of who you are and to conceal it for you, to conceal it from you, and to make you dumbfounded and ignorant so that you could never get back to that information to come back into power. That's their goal. They stay in power by keeping you asleep. They do not have the true occult information. They are not it. They do not possess it. They just parade themselves in the clothing of your ancestors, in the costumes of your ancestors. They just have ceremonies and rituals. They do not have the information. What they do is demonize the quest for the information by distracting you with pedophilia, baby killing, blood drinking, and all this shit. Is that this is as though this is their objective. This is what these white people are coming together really to do, to drink blood. No. They want to keep your ass from waking up. Because when you wake up, that is their end. So they must prevent you from waking up by demonizing your occult information, by making it evil and satanic, and connecting Satanism to your information, so you won't even want it anymore. You'll find it distasteful, and you're completely distracted about what the information actually is, and keeping you asleep. That's their objective. The goal of the Illuminati is only one goal of who you're calling the Illuminati: to prevent the real illuminated ones from coming back into position, back into power, to conceal your information. That's their goal. And to kill and destroy and stop those that are starting to wake you up, to threaten their rulership and to threaten their power. Prodigy was beginning to do that. Dr. MALCHI Z was doing that. Bringing you back into your ancient knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of yourself. They want to stop that. They want to stop that. That's why they would bastardize and demonize and deface being illuminated. That's a strategy. That's a tactic. So you would stay away from it. Pyramids, that's evil. Unks, that's evil. All that stuff is evil. Remember when they were saying that? All that stuff is your knowledge and your information. Bottom line, they got to keep you asleep to stay in power by any means necessary. They murdered Prodigy for the same reason that they took down Dr. MALCHI Z. That's a fact. There's no argument about that. And anybody that's given us back our knowledge and our science is coming under attack by them. And only the true illuminated ones, the true awakened ones, will be able to defend themselves against these devils, to reinstitute black nobility and black rulership on this planet. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com. Donate and don't hate. Subscribe to my new YouTube page, King Noble Guru. Hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the like button, like this video. Hit the notification button so you'll get notifications whenever I put a video out. You'll be the first to find out. Follow me on Instagram, kingnobleuncensored.c.o.m. Black Supremacy.